games and the obviously big Premier League game between Arsenal and Manchester City. City now top of the league, only by goal difference. Arsenal have a game in hand, but surely now, well, and I think Man City will win the league now with that performance. Only 36% possession though. So
Yeah.
Arsenal had a better first half, but then they were outdone in the second half. Um, was having. Do you think you would have maybe got? Uh, saying today maybe if you had Jesus, you would have
Yeah,
beaten Brentford and maybe got at
definitely.
least a point there yesterday.
Mm. Because Nketiah had in that City game, he did you see them two headers? He had two chances,
Yeah,
which surely he could. No one was marking him, and he should have scored. And
he should have scored a
Jesus is
hat trick, really.
yeah, yeah, and Jesus is better than Nketiah. There's no talk about that. But yeah, I think we would be ahead of Man City if we had Jesus still, and we would have beaten Everton and Brentford and teams like that.
Yeah. Um. Although, well, it's obviously bad having him out with injury. But do you think
Yeah.
he's the right person to have as a placeholder instead of him?
Wait, who? Jesus and Nketiah.
Nketiah, do you think it's
Nketiah.
yeah,
I think if he was at the start when he first filled in for Jesus, thought he was perfect, a perfect match just to fill in. But I think in terms of a longer injury, like Jesus has gone out for like 3 months or something, I think at that point we should have just signed a new striker. I think Nketiah is a good replacement for like a game or two, or yeah, the 3 games for someone who's got a slight injury. But for a whole 2 to 3 months, I don't think Nketiah is the right choice there. Definitely not.
yeah. Um well, you two are Arsenal fans. Are you having hope in the Gunners that they'll win the league, bounce back
No.
from this, or are Man City going to win the league now?
Well, I
I
hope
think
we
Man
win.
City will.
Yeah, I hope we win, but I think City will. And just because they have their whole bench is another squad, and
Yeah,
they've got a stronger team, so I reckon they'll beat us.
I mean, you look on paper, maybe they're about the same. There's two starting 11s, but then you look at the bench and you just think, well,
Yeah, I know.
this Man City team is just outrageous.
Yeah,
They have even with if Haaland was injured for that game, they would have had Alvarez,
And
which
yeah.
although we did
which
have
is
Alvarez is
still
Partey
very
injured for that game, we had Partey injured, and that was a big blow. But still,
yeah,
I still don't think we would have won with him there.
yeah. So and they have tons of just brilliant players on the
yeah,
bench. What did
yeah.
you think? Because obviously Nketiah missed that chance in the starting, and then 2 minutes later, Tomiyasu made that
No, that was awful.
mistake. And
It was awful.
although it was a superb finish from De Bruyne, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a very good finish. But Nketiah had another chance later on in the game, like 70, 75 minutes in. He was free in the box. No one was around him. He had a free header, and he scuffed it up so much. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah,
He's not the sort of striker you use in those big games.
yeah.
Yeah, we either need to sign someone else or just need Jesus back.
And well, I think Grealish's second goal, Tomiyasu made. Well, it wasn't really his fault. The second one, it
Yeah,
did deflect
yeah.
off his leg, which
Although Ramsdale would have saved it if it didn't
yeah,
deflect off Tomiyasu.
Yeah.
But he couldn't have done anything about that, to be fair.
yeah. Um,
But it was a good game.
I think. Well, you've obviously still got one left at the Etihad against City.
That won't go
Can
well.
Theo? Do you think you
Hmm.
can get a result at the Etihad?
Well, if we can't get a result at home, then I don't think there's a chance of the Etihad. And we lost in the cup as well. And yeah, if it's at the Etihad, then I don't think we've got a chance. I think it might be close, but if if yesterday it was 3-1 and it was at home, then it's not looking likely we'll win when it's at City.
Yeah. Anyway, they'll soon play Leipzig in the Champions League, and
Yeah.
it's still yet to be decided who Arsenal play in the Europa. But get your comments in, get your opinions on the game, viewers.